A magnificent sunset in Milwaukee. What a beautiful Midwest city. From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond.
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. And for the Bucks, the foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters, and it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. He can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
Leonard for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jackson against Holiday. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Long and wiry. Drew Holiday, tough to contain when he runs the pick and roll. Draws the defense attention, then drops the dime.
Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Leonard's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Holiday with the ball. It's Middleton on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Leonard. Takes a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Holiday passes to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Out to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. Rejected by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Holiday. Middleton outside. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Using his size to his advantage. Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
They double-team George. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
So it's the Clippers now. Pass to Leonard. Inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday powers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? The drive by Holiday. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. George with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. He's covered by Holiday. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Milwaukee ball.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. 1:03 left in the first. Middleton against Leonard. Outside, DiVincenzo. Jackson against Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo, pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Holiday with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. DiVincenzo. Middleton finds Lopez. Back to Middleton. Back to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
George passes to Jackson. Now George. This one for 3. The shot no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Clippers on top, up 1. And back to the start of the... And as strong as he is, no question, Giannis takes a lot of hits.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and...
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher. So the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. Holiday from long range. And they recover it to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tries yet again. Denied by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Jackson outside. To the paint. Here's Zubats. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Something else I've liked is how well they pressure the ball handling. They're really doing a great job of forcing turnovers.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Holiday, and that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Jackson, the pass to George. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
George against DiVincenzo. George passes to Zubac. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. The drive by Holiday. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Holiday's got 7 points.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Jackson, the pass to George. Leonard against Middleton. Leonard's shot's good.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Some room here for Holiday. It's rebounded by George.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Right side, DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
George passes to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Back to Leonard. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubac finds Leonard. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Zubac. And stolen by Middleton. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time.
Kawhi Leonard.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
36 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
George passes to Leonard. Jackson with it. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Now Holiday. Here's Lopez. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. Well, now okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And that's going to do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The Clippers trail. They've got Pat Connaughton. Grayson Allen is out there with George Hill. And it's Portis in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. That three's off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Lots of room. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 4. The Clippers shooting about 56% in this one. Bledsoe, pass to Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Bledsoe finds Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Kennard. For the lead. Batum gets the bucket. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
Great read from Kennard, showing a selfless attitude, getting it to his teammate.
And George Hill picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Bledsoe against Hill. Bledsoe outside. Here's Ibaka. 2 points. That one goes. And the Clippers lead by 4.
They're really working the paint now.
Hill against Bledsoe. Hill the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Nora looking to win the run. Knocks down the long J.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
To the right side. Here's Batum. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Ibaka. From outside the arc. Bledsoe can't get it to go. Milwaukee has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
The Clippers call timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks can't stay.
Look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Connaughton comes in for Nora. And it's Hood in for Allen. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Mann. Bledsoe, the pass to Kennard. That's tipped. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
.141 left in the third quarter. Outside, Hill. So it'll be 2 free throws. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Nick Batum.
An MVP caliber talent, the rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
And out of Duke University, you know about that place, Grant.
Of course I do.
Rodney Hood, when healthy, one of the more skilled wings in the game.
Yeah, B, I know a little bit about that place. And of course, with his height at 6'8", he's able to play over the top. A really good secondary playmaker with his vision and patience.
And there's the rejection.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Connaughton. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
We've all talked about how Lopez used to turn down the three-point shot. Now you expect him to take it and make it.
And here's Leonard. Inside, Ibaka. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Ibaka's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Hill drives in. Lets the three fly. And another three for Milwaukee.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here's Bledsoe. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Batum. Bledsoe for three. No good that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for Los Angeles, at small forward, Kawhi and Batum. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the key for Lopez is getting established positioning. Once this happens, the D has to foul.
And the Bucks with some changes. Ogilvy, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nora comes in for Connaughton. And it's Allen in for Hood.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Leonard on the wing. Jackson outside. Back to Leonard. The three is up. That shot, no good. Milwaukee will come the other way.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Lopez finds Hill. It's hauled in by the Clippers. It's George on the wing. Tries it from the block. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
And here's Lopez from the arc. The Bucks rebound. Here's Ogilvy. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
George passes to Jackson. Here's Zubats. Pass to George. 4 on the clock. Going inside. That one's good for 2. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Hill the pass to Lopez. And it's off from 3-point range.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
It's George on the wing. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Ogilvy. Chris Middleton comes in for Nora. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Allen. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Hill. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Man, he's checked in for Leonard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
DiVincenzo against George. Jackson left side for three. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. DiVincenzo can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Zubats. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jacks up with 3. The rebound by Mann. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Antetokounmpo with the block. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Middleton. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
George for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. George has got 9 points here in the second half. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lets it fly. That one is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. George with it. Middleton covering. Got a piece of it.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not giving an inch. And he sends that one way back.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Antetokounmpo covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zubats.
Capable of defending every position on the floor. Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Fires the 3. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
Antetokounmpo with it. So we see the Bucks get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Now, this is your starting five. Man, the big
Welcome. We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Kawhi Leonard didn't come into the league as a go-to scorer, but that's what he's become. He said
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. So here's the Clippers starting group. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center position. And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Back to Jackson. Pass to George. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fast break, Brooklyn. And he lobs it up. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete.
Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Durant. To the middle. And there's Griffin. That's good. On the assist from Durant.
Boy, in pick and roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob, the pocket pass, so pretty.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Now here's Jackson. Shoots over Harden. Jackson can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Releases. Got a hand on it. George, right side. Jackson outside. Back to George. Leonard for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Nice shot by Durant.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
George passes to Zubats. Here's Jackson. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Nets with the lead. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Griffin passes to Durant. Outside Harden. Back to Durant. And the layup is good off the glass. Durant's got 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
First quarter.
Jackson outside. Griffin against Leonard. George outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Harris passes to Harden. Shoots over Zubats. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Durant for 3. Paul George pulls down the board. The Clippers trail. Jackson down low. Defended by Harden. Leonard outside. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. He has 6.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Durant draws the double. Stolen by Jackson. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Stolen by Jackson. Oh, stolen by Harden. And now the Nets on the break from downtown. And the Nets miss again. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead, up by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saves his best for the 4th quarter.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention.
You know, Irving, perhaps underrated as a tactician, Greg.
Oh, yeah. It's a chess match indeed. One move, one play sets up the next.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the 2nd quarter. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, the tremendous shooting talent that is Kevin Durant. He makes threes look effortless.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Now here's Irving. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. George with it, picked up by Griffin. Leonard up top. Pass to George. The 3 is up. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
I always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from 3, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that 3-point shot.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10, and there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
2nd quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jackson outside. Out to Leonard. Launches it. No good there. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Durant. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Inside. George's shot is good. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Fires for 3. Durant with another miss.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact. Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
Now here's Harden. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Durant way outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Now here's Harden from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them, and adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Irving against George. Outside Durant. Back to Irving to end the run. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to George. Jackson with it. Defended by Harden. George passes to Jackson. Fires from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Denied by Leonard.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Back to Irving. 4-3.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Pass to Jackson. Now here's George. And so it's Los Angeles.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. After a solid... And that should do it. With
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA?
Well, B.A., you make a great point, because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Nicholas Batum out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Serge Ibaka. And it's Kennard in at shooting guard.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Batum, defended by Brown. And it's Kennard on the take.
Just clever with the up fake is Luke Kennard. You get the defender off balance and earn a trip to the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Clippers, Luke Kennard. Right along with 2 shots.
Good on both. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Irving. looking for his first basket still in this one. Left side, Harden. Back to Aldridge. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Irving. The 3. That shot is off.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling. Boy, Serge Ibaka has had a lot of roles over the course of what is now a long NBA career. Certainly, he is a guy who can still pick his spots and be very effective.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Bledsoe outside. The 3 ball. Rebounded by James Harden. And with Ibaka at his age, as you said, he knows when to pick his spots.
And that's what you come to expect from veterans, right? You can't go all out all the time. Ibaka and others know how to dial it up when it's necessary.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That free throw, no good.
Bruce Brown at the line 2 times.
And he's good on the second. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Batum. Stolen by Millsap. Brown passes to Irving. Kicks it out to Aldridge. Outside Harden. High post Aldridge. Here's Irving. Fires from the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Irving against Kennard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
15 seconds.
.146 left in the third. Pass to Batum.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep, having a harder time getting shots to fall.
And the Clippers miss again. Brooklyn trailing. To the paint. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, an athletic move by James Harden. Feeding the D and then rubbing it in their face. The slam. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he knocks down the first one. Brooklyn making some changes. Bembry, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for Harden. The Nets have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Bembry. Into the lane. Count it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Mann. Up top, Kennard. Back to Batum. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Here's Mills. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Bembry. Back to Mills. Fires the 3. And Bledsoe pulls it down.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Up top, Kennard. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Batum. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. Here's Mills, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so they choose to intentionally foul, and it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
Clippers substitution.
They've got Bruce Brown, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's DeAndre Bembry, and it's Mills in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Bembry. Here's Aldridge. No good. Great D that time from Zubats. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson outside. Pass to George. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Harden against Jackson. Pass to Durant. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
George against Irving. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Irving against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Irving, the pass to Griffin. Out to Harris. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Leonard against Harris. Kicks it out to Jackson. Zubats. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Offensive rebound. Missed inside.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Pass to Leonard. Double team on Leonard. 5 on the clock. Guarded by Durant. Back to Zubats. Kevin Durant with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Griffin. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Leonard. Oh, Durant with a steal. Inside. Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
The ball handling and passing of Griffin. It's what helps set him apart from other power forwards.
They double team George. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Clippers now. Pass to Leonard. From deep. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it.
Fourth quarter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Durant. From deep three-point range. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's a minute 40 left in the game. Pass to Zubac. Jackson on the wing, defended by Harden. Leonard gets the bucket.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity strike.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into the building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Now here's Leonard. Three-pointer. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Harden finds Durant from about 19. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Now the mid-range is his comfort spot, the sweet spot for KD doing work.
Pass to Leonard. Here's the three. He drops it from range.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Irving, no good. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Up top, George. Back to Jackson. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Bucks coming into the arena, confident they'll be walking out of here with a fresh. And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Kevin Durant has won titles, but he says, I've always been a champion. A champion is your approach to a craft.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for Brooklyn, Durant and Griffin the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, B.A., I call it the 3 C's. Commitment, comprehension, and communication. All three are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Yes, it's good.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
DiVincenzo against Irving. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. Harden against Holiday. Harris on the wing. Pass to Durant. Up top, Harden. He's covered by Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Holiday. From the corner. Middleton outside. Pulled the shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Now here's Harris. On the wing, Harden. Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot. And Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Following the bucket by the Nets. Clock at 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Durant from the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
Antetokounmpo against Harden. The 3, Durant. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Holiday passes to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Down low. It's stolen by Holiday. 3 on none. No one back. Oh, there's the alley. And Giannis throws it down.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Outside Durant. Irving for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here is DiVincenzo. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harden, the pass to Harris. Oh, wow. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks.
You know, any talk of Harris, I think, has to start with the jump shot. A three-point contest champion. He hits close to half his attempts from beyond the arc, which is just ridiculous.
And he makes all 3. And floor spacers like Harris continue to be the NBA's hottest commodity.
VA, in the day and age that we're in as far as the NBA goes, great value for floor spacer. And Harris's contract, $75 million over 4 years, talks about what you just said. how valuable and in demand guys like Harris are.
Here's Irving after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Durant against Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Harden, the pass to Griffin. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Shot blocked.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Middleton, left side. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Harris finds Griffin. Holiday against Harden. Here's Durant. Kept alive.
That's a pure effort play. A nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets up 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. He's one of the deadliest scorers in the game today. But Kyrie,
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs.
Well, Irving at 6'3" has the size and quickness to defend.
And that's an area, BA, where he's improved, but he only needs to be average defensively. His scoring is elite.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Harris and Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Here's Holiday. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. DiVincenzo finds Portis. Middleton from the outside. Offensive rebound. Bucks. Holiday passes to Portis. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Harris against Middleton. 6 to shoot. Sinks the tray. Middleton's got 7 points. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, DA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Milwaukee with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Harris outside. Pass to Griffin. Outside Durant. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. Here's Middleton. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Basketball.
The Nets with the lead. The former MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, you figure he'll be in that conversation for a while.
Yeah, staggering numbers from him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see him win a few more MVPs, quite honestly, BA. All-world talent that you just can't ignore. It's hard to take your eyes off of him when he's on the court.
Now here's Middleton. 7 points in the game. Holiday has the open look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding the shot.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Durant with it. He has 7. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half. Antetokounmpo inside. Pounded by Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Middleton, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And the shot's good by Irving.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And stolen by Irving. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Harris. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Holiday from long range. Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Irving. Portis against Harden. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Bucks substitution. Brook Lopez.
Up top, Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton from the outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Middleton's got 6 points in the quarter. And so that's the end of the first half. Nets out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. And that'll...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. They've got Pat Connaughton. Grayson Allen is out there with George Hill. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Ogilvy in at the 4 slot. Here's Aldridge. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Back to Harden. The 3. Doesn't go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Pass to Ogilvy. Hill, the pass to Allen. Here's Ogilvy. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Bembry. Outside Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Ogilvy.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
To the middle. uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Harden against Hill. Outside Harden. Millsap finds Harden. Harden missing again.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Out to the wing. Here's Ogilvy. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brown. And the shot's good. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
Outside, Hill. Here's Connaughton. Gets an open look and hits it.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Harden the pass to Brown. Pass to Millsap. Now here's Aldridge. Allen defending. Aldridge with the bucket.
That's just sheer weight room from Aldridge there. Didn't allow the defense to get the best of him.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden.
Coming up on the floor.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Here's Ogilvy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Paul Millsap.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Irving, the pass to Millsap. Beyond the arc. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Millsap. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Connaughton. Shoots over Brown. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The Bucks trail. Outside, Hill. Here's Lopez. Here's Connaughton. No good off the back of the rim. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Hill against Irving. Lopez, a good look. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
The helper, George Hill.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Irving against Hill. Pass to Millsap. Irving with it. Shot clock at 6. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
It's both from the stripe. 11 seconds left in the third. Here's Irving. Millsap outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Nets out in front. They're up by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Paul Millsap is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's DeAndre Bembry. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Hill against Irving. Pass to Millsap. And here's Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. Irving for 3.
Come on.
And he recovers it. Back to Aldridge. Out to Millsap. Here's Irving. Check by Hill. 5 on the clock. Now here's Aldridge. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Millsap. Harris is checked in for Brown. And it's Harden in for Bembry. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Ojeleye. Middleton comes in for Connaughton. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Allen. And Holiday subbed in for Hill.
You know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Holiday with the ball. Harden picks him up. Lopez passes to Holiday. He nails it, and we're tied.
This is clearly an area Holiday wants to improve. When he is knocking it down from deep, the floor opens wide up for him.
Harden against Holiday. Up top, Griffin. Pass to Durant. There's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Griffin against Holiday. Here's Lopez. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Harris misses. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to Antetokounmpo to take the lead. Offensive board. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Blake Griffin picks one up.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done. And he does.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Irving for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Now Holiday. Middleton outside. Misses the 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Harris outside. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Harden. From behind the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. Here's Portis. Back to Holiday. Over Durant. And the shot falls short that time. 1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter.
His first foul, team second. At the line.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead.
Well, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Middleton from the outside. Laces one from 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Money!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday against Griffin. Back to Holiday. Out to Portis. Wide open look. Griffin pulls down the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
The question is, now can they protect the three-point lead he's given them?
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And he sinks it. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
Down low. Here's Harris. It's good!
And Harris plays with such freedom and fearlessness. He's a guy you can count on to take and make big shots.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're losing by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Oh, wow! Big finish.
And the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Here's Harris. Oh, off target. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. So off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And away we go here with overtime. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. And it's Holiday in at the point. Lopez with it. Picked up by Griffin. DiVincenzo pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton against Irving. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Irving gets it to go.
And you know, the unselfish attitude Harden has helps his team. Awesome at moving the ball.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Griffin. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down. He also can pass it too.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Inside, here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 6. 1:46 left in the first overtime period. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo to stop the run. Oh,
and Giannis hammers it in.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Durant, pass to Harris. To the inside, Harden. Off with the layup. And for the Bucks, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. And there's a 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Durant. Launches a three. Milwaukee with the rebound. DiVincenzo with it. Durant covering.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out. And he's getting it done tonight.
Durant on the attack.
Yes! Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late game situations.
Outside for Irving. Launches it. The shot misses. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Kumpo inside, working on Griffin. He connects, and he's brought them within 2 points now.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Timeout call, Milwaukee. They're trailing by 4. Just 4 seconds left to play in overtime. Outside Holiday. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. We are... Thank you, Captain. David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for Los Angeles, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And Antetokounmpo. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
George passes to Leonard. Back to George. Outside Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 6.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
George dishes to Jackson. Back to George. Launches a 3. Here's Leonard. And the 3 ball is good.
As we've seen, there's nothing Leonard can't do. He's polished every aspect of his game.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Pass to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
Milwaukee has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Middleton against Leonard. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Lopez.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the middle. Zubac the pass to Leonard. 14 feet away. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Zubac against Holiday. And the rejection by Zubac. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. He goes up again. Lopez. And finally they hit one. Lopez has got his second bucket.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Leonard against Middleton. Shoots. And it's Leonard missing.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Another shot. Middleton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Antetokounmpo. A second chance effort. He gets it in there.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Nobody near George. Hands it from downtown.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Middleton outside. Inside. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And the three off target. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard looking over the floor. And he makes good on the layup. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
Outside Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Stolen by Holiday. Launches it. The Clippers grab the miss. Fast break, here they come. Leonard on the wing. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pat Connaughton.
Middleton for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Don't go anywhere.
See the goal right now really well.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. And it's Lopez in at the 5. To the paint, here's Leonard. Oh, and the cheat by Leonard.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Holiday looking over the floor. Middleton on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Holiday against Jackson. There's the dish to Leonard. Outside for George. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pulls it from 20. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Connaughton. And it's sent back by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jackson kicks to George. Just 5 on the clock. Ring shot on the way. And foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 12.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Outside Jackson. George against Howard. George passes to Jackson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Leonard with no one around. That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Holiday against Jackson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. From deep three-point range. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Stolen by Middleton. Outside Holiday. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Jackson kicks to George. Now the pass to Jackson. Outside, George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And it falls over the rim and in. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. The first quarter didn't play out the way the Clippers had hoped. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Kennard is out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Batum. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Mann in its small forward. Batum scanning the floor. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Portis.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the lead.
Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Ibaka, no luck.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And it's blocked. Bledsoe passes to Ibaka. Bledsoe kicks to Ibaka. He dishes it to Batum. Hill pulls it in. Milwaukee in the lead. DiVincenzo passes to Ojala. Lets it go from deep. Wow. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Bledsoe. Kennard against Portis.
They've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
His second personal foul. Third team foul.
Hill looking it over. Here's the teardrop. Portis finds Hill. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Bledsoe passes to Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through as Serge himself at the rim.
Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters especially can overlook defense, Steve, especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019-20 season, Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks' D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating.
Pass to man. Here is Ibaka. Back to Bledsoe. Down low. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Here's Ibaka. It doesn't go for him. Bucks leading by 4. On the wing, DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Hill passes to Ojala. Bledsoe against Hill. Good D by Bledsoe. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Here's Ojala. Moves back up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. Last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Good on both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Here's man. Feeds it to Batum. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Hill kicks to DiVincenzo. Over Kennard. And that one goes long. Clippers trail by 3. On the jam by Nicholas Batum.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Now here's Portis. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Bucks shooting 43% from the floor. Hill against Bledsoe. And it's Hill penetrating. There's the pass to Ojala. Here's Nwora. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From the arc. Misses there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Clippers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Portis, Dante DiVincenzo, who's out there with Hill, and it's Ojala in at the 4-man position. The shot by George, no good. The Bucks trail. Giannis passes to Holiday, and it's sent back by Leonard.
This is the power of the claw in action. Kawhi Leonard using his natural gifts to gobble up that shot.
And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The Clippers grab the miss. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch. Allen's checked in. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Driving in, and it's Leonard with the jam.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Allen, that's good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Jackson finds Leonard. The 3 from George. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Oh, they get it back. And Giannis gets it to go.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Clippers trail by 4. It's George on the wing, defended by Allen. Lopez with the steal. Allen surveying the D. Middleton on the wing. A baseline J. It's hauled in by Zubac. LA's gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so you can't fault him for going for the block.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Grayson Allen. A finish, and Holiday throws it down.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
On the wing, Jackson. To stop the drought. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's George. A putback. Nice yet again. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's sent back by Leonard. Stolen by Middleton. Got a piece of Leonard with the steal. All going up court. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Holiday with it. George picks him up. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Jackson against Holiday. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Middleton the pass to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Middleton gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
And so the Bucks take the win. This was a hard-fought. Well, all right, David, thank you.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a view from the air of downtown Los Angeles. Here on the ground, our site of tonight's broadcast. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, BA, the Clippers are creating chemistry.
Thanks, Allie. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
5 to shoot. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Harden against Jackson. For 3, Durant hits the three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to George. From deep. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Irving. And that one no good to start off tonight. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Leonard. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
From deep. Leonard pulls down the board.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
The 3, here's Harris. Nets keep it alive. Harden finds Irving. Zubac with the steal. Leonard on the wing. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Hits the trifecta. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win. Durant,
no good.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And the jam by George.
Paul George leaping, no doubt. Nice finish.
The Nets have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Pass to Griffin. They need this. And Griffin slams it in.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Harden drawing the double team. Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Jackson with it. Irving picks him up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 so far. Harden against Jackson. Harden, the pass to Irving. Pulls up. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Leonard's got 10 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Irving, the pass to Harden. And he drives in. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pass to Durant. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Durant's got his third bucket of the night. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Leonard outside. Back to George. From the arc. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Harris on the wing. Fires it. Again, the Nets score.
So smooth with the shot mechanics. Joe Harris, what a pretty jumper.
George passes to Jackson. Back to George. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim. He says it goes way back.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just...
Hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3.
Boy, when you think about Kawhi Leonard's career, one of the things that I'm always struck by is how he has been a model of efficiency. So smart when it comes to getting his shot and taking the right shots.
The 3, George, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break. Here we go. Back to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
You know, Doris, with Kawhi, the career numbers speak for themselves.
That's exactly right. A shade under 50% from the floor. In range to get to 40% from deep. No matter how you slice it, Kawhi is an efficient #1 option. He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Pass to Zubac. Inside. And there's Leonard on the assist by Zubac. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Griffin outside. Outside Durant. On the take. And it's slammed in by Durant.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. George outside. There's the three. Brooklyn with the board.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Back to Harris. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Pass to Irving. Back to Harden. Driving to the basket. Here's Griffin. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Irving off the drive. Down low. Here's Griffin. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Clippers lead by 9. Harden, the pass to Irving. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his first points of the night.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Jackson with it. Picked up by Griffin. George with it. Give him 8 points now. Right wing. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Jackson can't get it to go. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Harris finds Harden to the middle, to the paint. Here's Griffin. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset. Keeping his balance even when the D is present.
George outside. Harris against Leonard. George passes to Leonard. Fires for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, see, Marcus Morris has the physicality and the frame to be able to be a force on the offensive glass. That's nicely done.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 17 points and 1 assist. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Nicholas Batum out there with Serge Ibaka. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Mills attacking. Rejected by Bledsoe.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Mills. Sinks it from distance. Mills has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Bledsoe finds Ibaka. Back to Bledsoe. Ibaka with it. And the jam by Ibaka.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
Aldridge down low. Defended by Kennard. Back to Mills. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
Here's Kennard. No good from outside. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Shot by Brembry, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Batum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Aldridge left side. Left side Mills. Aldridge with the bucket. Aldridge has gotten his first points in this one.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Mills. Down low. Brown with the steal. And now the Nets on the break. Aldridge outside.
2 minutes remaining in
back to Irving.
Quarter. 2 minutes.
From downtown. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14. Inside. Batum. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Outside Irving. And they doubled up Irving. Ibaka with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Irving against Bledsoe. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 5 now.
Oh, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Pass to Batum. Puts it up from 12. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Outside, Brown. Now Harden. For 3. Offensive board. Millsap, right side. Aldridge finds Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. The rebound by Mann. The Clippers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ibaka down low. Brown's there. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Well, Brooklyn's shooting around 50% in the game so far. Bledsoe against Irving. He shoots it. Again, Irving missing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Bledsoe. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in a good situation, up by 13. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. And so in the game for the Nets, Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Paul Millsap is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Aldridge in at the center position. Some room here for Bledsoe. Gets a very good look and converts.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And here's Harden from deep three-point range. Batum pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And Brown with the stuff.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
The Nets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Harden. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Irving. Nets keep it alive. Takes a 3. Millsap outside. And here is Irving. 3-pointer. 6 to shoot. Millsap finds Irving. The Nets need to get off a shot here. In transition, here come the Clippers. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Pass to Jackson. George outside. Now here's Leonard. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jumper. Leonard's got 19.
I really like how Marcus Morris plays within the offense. This guy is so solid at recognizing when he should give it up.
Harden, the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. Soft touch off the glass.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Zubats. Jackson on the wing. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Nets. Now Durant. Irving for 3. Drains the triple.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch and shoot game is on point.
Jackson, pass to Leonard.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Zubats. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here's Harden. 4-3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Leonard outside. The 3. And the Clippers miss again. Brooklyn has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Harden from outside. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. The three. Nails it from three. And the Clippers lead by 16.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
George outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Zubac with the steal. Here's the three. Got a piece of it. Outside Durant. On the wing Durant to halt the run. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Guys, so difficult to disrupt Kevin Durant's rhythm. The release point's so good. He can score from three levels. This guy is unstoppable.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to... Now it's ended up.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo...
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. So the Nets starting five. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, the wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the one. And these teams both among the league's better defenses. Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an immense amount of problem trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively. But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
Back to Middleton. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Outside Durant for the three. That shot missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball. Feeds to Griffin. Outside for Durant. Shoots. Bank shot. No good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Lopez.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
Durant kicks to Griffin. Outside Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. Goes up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Harden finds KD. Back to Harden. Durant feeling it out a bit. Drops in the tray.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Offline with his three.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Holiday against Harden. Fires for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. For three, Harris. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holiday with the three. A three-pointer's right on target.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
And the pass to Durant. Pass to Irving. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Good D by Lopez.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Outside Irving. Lets it go with a three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Holiday with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And that one's good by Lopez.
Lopez powering through that time.
So it's Brooklyn now, trailing by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Irving finds Harden. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Nets missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Pass to Durant. They need this. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant's got 5.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. And the second. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
And Chris Middleton, the longtime Buck. He's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, GA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal and did not have a great season, it did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holiday against Harden. And Durant launches from deep. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Giannis. Oh,
I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
It's trailed by 7. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Durant. Back to Harden. There's the triple. They get it back. Harris dishes to Irving. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
Lopez outside. Back to Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Off target with his three.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
DiVincenzo against Harden. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. The first half. 2 minutes. The kick out to Lopez. The three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his third assist on the night. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 8-point game. The pass to KD. Trying to break that ice-cold streak and finished off by KD.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Middleton. The three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Holiday against Harden. Outside, KD. Outside, Griffin. Kicks to Harden. Puts up a three. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The feed to Holiday. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Back to Holiday. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Brooklyn ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Irving with it. 6 points for him. A nice shot by Katie.
You just can't let Kevin Durant have a half a second of time. If he gets that ball, it's gone, and there's points on the board.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the inside, and the dunk by Giannis. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And so it's the... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And that'll do it for our...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Bembry, Paul Millsap out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Mills in at the 1. It's Allen on the wing. Passes to Portis. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets. And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down 3.
Hills with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Shoots a 3. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside Portis. 3-pointer. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
Bucks leading by 10. Portis kicks to Allen. And taken away by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Mills has got the ball. Millsap has the open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And Brooklyn has possession. Nets trail by 10. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Hill. Brown dishes to Mills. Elbow shot.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Hill passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Hill kicks to Allen. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Nwora. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Goes up again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Bembry. Nets passing it around. And here's Mills for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Hill. Millsap with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown outside. Mills looking it over. Down low. Here's Millsap. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now just a 5-point Bucks lead. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The pass to Ojala. Good, nice job down low.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Mills finds Millsap. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Aldridge. Back to Millsap. And stolen by Portis. Here's Ojala. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Brown dishes to Mills. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Ojala is out there with Portis. Then there's Allen. Then there's Hill. And it's Nwora in at the 3. Now here's Durant. He kicks it to Irving. 5 on the clock. Pass to Griffin. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Milwaukee ball.
Bucks leading by 12. Now Allen. Passes it to Ojala. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Back to Harden. The good-looking shot from the wing. Harden's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
And here is Hill. Outside Portis. Hill with it. Pass to Nwora. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Harden.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Nets trail by 13. Harden the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. Releases. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Hill kicks to Ojale. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Harden against Hill. Outside Durant. Fires the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Mora makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The pass to Durant. Driving the lane. Count that bucket.
There's not much you can do. This is KD. Ferocious on his drives inside and powers right through the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Durant attacking. Again, the miss by KD. Bucks leading by 13. And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Harden against Hill. Pass to Portis. Griffin with the steal.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Hill passes to Ojale. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Here's Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Irving against Allen. From deep. And they get it back. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 11. On its way from Irving for 2. Here's Griffin. Passes to Durant. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Even back at Texas when he was in college, KD would shoot that 3. It would look good the moment it left his hand then. It still does.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second
and no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Harden kicks to Irving. On the wing, Harris. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Down his high post. Griffin on him. Back to Antetokounmpo from deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Here's Griffin. No good. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett.